What's up, everybody? It's your boy Vader. Welcome back to On the Rise, and I'm here with a returning guest, Swanky Hendrix. How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. How you?
It's been a fucking long time, very
Yeah,
long
for
time.
both of us.
Yeah, facts.
It's just perfect timing now, though, I feel like.
Word. Yeah, I'm doing all right though today. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Had to get in with you. We tried to, what I'm saying, link up yesterday.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Things didn't work out too good,
yeah, I
but
feel
here we are. Of course, you just dropped an album.
you. Hmm.
Yep, Sixth Man of the Year.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that title?
Um, I want to say it was like the playoffs or something, honestly. And that's just what I was feeling like musically. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've been through a lot. Like you said, like, we was both taking a break. So I feel like during that break, though, like, life was lifing for me.
Or
And I feel like I don't know. I feel like I did enough work on myself as far as like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and all that, to where I was like, it was like basketball season. I don't know how to epiphany. I was high one night, and I was like, shit. I feel like it was Peyton Pritchard. My favorite team, the Celtics, and it was
what?
like it was the game when he hit like the back to back half court shots, and I was smacked. I'm like, yo, bro, like that's what I feel like. Like I feel like Six Man of the Year. Like mad people done counted you out. Feel me? Like just in life in general, like they don't think you can bounce back from whatever you're going through at the moment, or they feel like you're gonna be where you at in that moment forever. So I felt like I was like Six Man of the Year. I just felt like I had something to say for her.
But that's what's up. Yeah, it's a clever title. There is a and then obviously you have a song here, Man of the Year, which that was one of the main songs. I was talking to you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the main songs that I was listening to, which is good. And this project, through the 9 songs that you have, it's a lot about. Seems like there's a lot about being like the underdog. That's
Yeah,
what it feels like. Um,
that's
could
exactly.
could
That's the
you
feel I wanted to go for.
could you like talk more about that? Like about feeling like you got like a lot to prove and stuff like that.
Yeah, I always felt like that. I ain't gonna lie, all my life, even before music. I'm the youngest. I got 5 brothers, 1 sister. So, and I'm the youngest on like both sides of the family, my dad's side and my mom's side. So like growing up, I always felt like that. Like I just had something to prove, even when I didn't. I don't know. That's just my mentality. I don't know. And then I started making like music, and my merch started going even crazier than I expected it to go. And it was just like, in the midst of all of that, I just felt like I wasn't really getting my just due, I guess, as far as like compared to other people. That's why I had to stop comparing myself to other people and like really appreciate what I really do with this shit for real. But
Yeah.
in that moment, it was like, damn, like niggas ain't fucking with me for real. But it's not that niggas wasn't fucking with me. It was more so like I wasn't fucking with me. You know what I mean? And I feel like other people could see that. Like when you struggle with believing in yourself and shit, like even if it's just your true feelings and shit, like certain people go off of that and then they treat you like that. Well, damn, he barely believe in himself. Why would I believe in him? So I felt like I had to step back and really find myself and like really start believing in myself to the point where it's like I don't need validation from nobody else, bro. Like I done been the underdog my whole life, like, and I done came out of it time and time again, and I show y'all, but y'all still don't believe it. So like now I'm like, all right, cool, it's all right. I'm at a place in my life now where it's like, all right, I know who I am now, so like I'm gonna just prove it.
Or
Right.
there's like a lot of how can I put it? There's like a lot of R&B in this, but then it's a mixture of like an ego of, like you said, being the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, like, when you go into the studio and or when you start your creative process? What's that like when you're merging those two things? Because they're so like opposite, but
Yeah. Um. Honestly, just life. I ain't gonna lie, for real. Cause like you said, half of them songs was about like melodies and all that. But that's when I was going through like a heartbreak for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I was fucked up. So it was like the only way I knew how to express myself was that. You feel
yeah,
me? And then on the other hand, it was the same thing as far as like the ego or the underdog type of story. It's the same shit where it was like I was going through that, so that's how I was feeling at the moment. And then it's just I feel like as an artist at that time, once you, because a lot of these songs is old, so it's like once you got it and you just sitting there looking at the track list, it's just how you put it together.
hmm
And I feel like I did that, or I intended to do that with this project. Like just put songs in places where it's like that's when it was going on. So it's like it's just a mini story type shit.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because speaking on like heartbreak, the song, I think I was telling this is the song right here, "Sincerely Swing."
Hmm.
So I think this is probably the best song.
I
Like
agree.
between that and where is he at? With New Envy artist, Jay.
Confessions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Confessions. That's a good one too. But I like Sincerely, so I think that's like one of the.
Oh, word. Shout out my son GGM for that one too.
Yeah,
That's
it was
definitely
fire.
one
They
of
were
the
both fire. It was a
video
good
for that was
playlist.
hard too.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Could you speak on that track, Sincerely Swing?
um, I was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was sitting here trying to think of like a cool way to put it. I was fucked up. I was bad during that time of just like I wrote that in like February, I think, and it was a lot of emotions, and I was just like I was feeling like I wasn't really the same way, like the same way I was feeling as far as like an artist or creative designer or whatever. I was feeling like that in my love life type shit, like just the
Mm,
underdog, like unappreciated, just you feel me. So it was like I feel like it was kind of easy to like put both of them emotions together in one song. Like I'm talking about my situation with a woman, but it's weirdly like connected to my life and my career and shit, like in the
yeah,
same way.
yeah. I think that like just even like I could relate to that because like like
Hmm.
me, I got a son. That's kind of why I stopped doing
Yeah.
everything. But like relationship, with his mom and us being together and dealing with each other, it's like it stops you from doing
Hmm.
what you want to do. Like they're so involved in your life,
Yeah.
kind of they're part of your life. You know what I mean? It's a
Hmm.
lot when you have problems and stuff. So I understand
Nah, word.
that. Could you like talk about like how you ended up working with GGM?
Um, we knew each other for mad long. I ain't gonna lie. Like just my aunt lived in Troy, and that's where he be at and shit like that. So like I feel like it was one year and one summer we was all at my aunt crib, like just me, GGM, bunch of other niggas like for me, and that's how we met. And then we never really like talked about music a lot though. I ain't gonna hold you. It was one of them relationships. Like just we that was just homies chilling, yeah, shit like that. And then I don't know. Again, like I said earlier, I feel like it was just perfect timing. I feel like
Yeah.
I had something to say on that song, but I wanted like somebody that could complement the vision I was going for. And
Mm.
at that time, he was on a run as far as that type of like sound and melody and shit. So I was like, ain't nobody better to get than GGM for real.
Well, yeah, I've been seeing him too. He's been like kind of yeah, he's kind of been like he's on having a lot of momentum.
Nah, yeah, word. I sent him my verse. He sent it back in like a couple hours, I think.
Oh, that us?
Yeah, that's gonna
Oh,
be working.
nah, that's
Gonna be
fire.
working. And shit like that motivate me too. So like that's why I work with like certain people who feel me bring the best out of me. I feel like because I heard his part and I was like shit. Cause he laid his part first. And I
Mm.
think I sent him the beat or he sent me the beat. I don't remember how it went for real, but somebody sent some. No, I sent him the beat because Zero made the beat for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I sent him the beat, and then he was like, "Which vibe you trying to go for real?" And I was just like, "Bro, on some heartbreak shit, like some shit, some pain." I said some pain shit. That's what I said. That's all I told him. I was like, "I need some pain shit," and then he sent that back, and I was like, "Oh, bet." And I
yeah,
just laid my verse. I feel like it worked. I feel like
yeah,
it worked.
yeah. Zero's been making beats for I don't know.
Yeah,
He's been
he
wilding,
on a run.
and he's out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where? I don't think I've ever met him before. That's
He
why I'm
going
asking.
crazy. I got meat, bro. I could
Yeah,
tap in and do some shit. I don't know.
I don't know how to contact him. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see. I don't think I
Yeah, my
have him
son
on.
like me, like a ghost in the night. You feel me? But
Yeah, like I hear people like oh good looks Zero like, but I never like I see he has a lot of shit stamped, but
mm-hmm.
like
Nah, yeah, you just got.
I don't know how to find that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna tap in with him. I'm gonna tap in with him for you.
Well, word. Do you so like when doing all this like and you're talking about like your pain and you're talking about heartbreak and stuff like that like do you do anything else that like helps you like any like mental health things like how do you like deal with like besides the music do you do anything else?
Yeah, I do mad shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I meditate. I read books, take walks. I like sitting with nature and rocks and leaves and water and feel me. I just get a peace of mind that way. And I feel like around that time when I was making Sincerely Swank, that's when I was like in that mode of just like I really had to take a step back from everything, merch, music, family, love, whatever, feel me? And I really had to like I think in March I just went the whole month, no smoking, no drinking. Feel me? Like I ain't never do that shit before. Like
Mm.
literally, like I had family, friends looking at me crazy, like, damn, Swink, you really not gonna like I was really just locked in. Like I don't wanna smoke nothing, I don't wanna drink nothing, bro. Like I'm drinking water and going on walks and trails and reading books and meditating, watching certain videos and podcasts and documentaries on Nipsey Hussle and just shit like that, like trying to get my mental back for real. So I feel like once I did that and started making that a habit for real, like just in my lifestyle, not just for that moment, I feel like a lot of shit started to shift the way I wanted to for real.
Do you think that like doing things like that also will like affect you in a more positive way when it comes to making music, or do you feel like because a lot of people will say that like the shit that they go through is
Mm-hmm.
why they make like great music because they
Mm-hmm.
got like not that content to make the music, but
Nah,
like
yeah, yeah.
you know what I
I feel
mean?
what you mean. I feel what you
Like
mean.
they got that like because a lot of people, it's like it feels like more often than not, a lot of people can connect with
Mm-hmm.
being done wrong or like being casted out or
Nah, yeah,
being
that's a
considered
fact.
under.
I feel like that all plays into like what you want for real, like out of yourself. I feel like especially when you're going through certain shit, it's gonna tell you a lot about like other people. It's gonna tell you about like life. You know, like you're gonna learn certain shit that way. But I feel like the most important thing it's gonna tell you is about yourself. And it ain't like easy to really like sit down with yourself and look in the mirror as far as like flaws, everything. Like, bro, I gotta get my shit together. I gotta lock in. I got
Mm,
everybody can't have that conversation. So it's like I feel like that's what they mean when they say like they make better because you are more creative that way because you got more shit to talk about. But I feel like if you channel it the right way, you know what I mean? Because it's like I still ain't been like not going through shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like because of the shit that I went through and the way I handled that, now the shit that I go through, it's like it's minuscule at this point because it's like, bro, I've been through this, I've been through that, I overcame this, I overcame that, and I handled it that way. So let me just keep handling shit that way. And I feel like once you get into that mindset, it's like I feel like I say this shit all the time, bro. I feel like a superhero. Like you feel almost unstoppable for real because it's like can't shit stop me at that point in my life so much to the point where creatively I'm so locked in. It's like I'm not worried about does this sound good. You feel what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
opposed to does this feel good. I don't know if that made sense, but real shit. Because it's like certain shit you'll hear it and you'll be like, damn, I don't think they gonna fuck with this, or I don't think they, you know what I'm saying? Whole time you just in your head because you ain't really been doing the work on you for real. So I feel like if you do enough work on you, you'll play some shit or you'll make some shit and you'll be like, bro, I fuck with this. Like so much to the point where it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what number this do. Like, I don't care if somebody like it, somebody don't like it. I fuck with this. I wanted to say it this way and package it this way. And you feel what I'm saying? So once you get there, it's like, what they gonna say for
Yeah.
or
And like how do you feel like when about, when say like, people because you talk about a lot of true shit, like shit I can relate to, but like
mm-hmm.
fake friends, people that don't really um feel you, you know what I'm saying? Like cuz you got to I believe it was the last song, Letter to the Game,
Mm-hmm.
where you talk a lot about not wasn't negative, but like I don't know, it was like a little mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know about and you talk about like fake people and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
in that song. Like, what do you feel about that? Like, people that uh will say, "Oh, I fuck with your music," but they don't show that they fuck with your music because that's what it is on the internet these days. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
get a lot of views, but not a lot of likes, and it doesn't matter because it's social media. But at the same time, it kind of fucking does matter because
Mm-hmm.
you fuck with my shit. Like, how you gonna tell me you fuck with my shit, but I never seen you actually fuck with my shit? Like, I
Nah, yeah,
never
that's a fact.
actually
That's a fact.
synced it. You know what I mean? Like, what, like, how do you? What's your thoughts on that?
Um, I used to get so caught up in that too. Like I feel like when I was younger, a younger artist and shit. But I feel like the older I get, bro, it's like that shit ain't real life. I ain't gonna lie at all. Like and negatively and positively, it's just not real life. So I feel like that's just what come with it at this point. Like as creatives, not even just rappers. I feel like just as creatives, I don't feel like you ever gonna get your, like the praise or the recognition that you probably truly deserve. Like I feel like I don't know. That's just me personally. I just feel like nobody really gonna get that genuinely, unless you're doing some shit that is universal to the point where even like everybody's undeniably a fan of it. But I feel like when you making clothes or art or music or shit that's subjective, it's like I kind of feel like you don't want everybody to like it. You don't want everybody to like it openly. You don't want everybody to. I feel like shit like that is what make projects like these like shit for me to talk about because like that's just what come with it. So I know you're not gonna give me my just due publicly or like this or share that. But it's like in real life, you fuck with me for real. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all like that shit trumps everything else for me at least. Cause it's like that shit's gonna be there forever. Niggas gonna hate. They gonna sneak this. They gonna talk. They gonna look at it, not share, not react. Tell they mans that they with how they feel about it instead of telling you how they feel. Like that's just how this shit go. But I feel like if the way I carry myself and my aura that so much when I walk into the room, it's like you have no choice but to fuck with me. So all of that shit is irrelevant. I don't give a fuck if you like the post, nigga. You seen the post. Yeah. You know what the post said, and you fuck with it. Yeah. So it's like when you see me, it's gonna be, even if you don't like me, it's still gonna be some level of respect so much to the point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna tip my hat to him because I see what he got going on. Yeah. And I take that more than anything.
So like respect, as long as you respect my shit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's all I need for real.
Right. And another thing is like I've been seeing you, so you've been posting a lot, and you're talking about like getting back into fashion too, mm-hmm. or you doing your clothing brand. I remember previously you were doing that also. Yeah. How do you like play that into your life as like an artist also?
Truthfully, for so long I did not know. I'm not gonna lie. I was just winging it. For real. And I feel like it's my first time saying it out loud because I'm like not winging it no more. But yeah, I would think of some shit. I would make it. I'd make a couple and I'd drop them, see how they do. They do better than I expected. Now I'm sold out, so I got to restock and all of this. But it's like now I feel like merging for so long I was listening to outside people about like approaches I should take with my music and with my merch and shit like that. And I feel like it wasn't bad advice. It just wasn't the route I wanted to go for myself. You feel me? And I feel like I finally came to the realization where it's like, I don't want to be Swanky Hendrix, the brand. You know what I mean? I want Swanky Hendrix to be the brand. Like that was the vision since I started this shit. But a lot of people, like certain investment ideas and partners and shit like that, like they'll try to get you to switch your vision, even if it's a good idea. But it's like I said before, like the feeling, like in your heart, like a lot of shit, if it's not feeling real in my heart, I'm not gonna be as invested as I would if I really wanted to do it. So now I kind of just I'm going back to merging the two for real, to the point where it's like Swanky Hendrix, the artist, and the fashion clothing designer or whatever, is really the same person. So I feel like if I promote it the right way, like for example, I got a song on the tape, Blue Lights. Yeah. You feel me? That's one of my most successful songs since like Perfection Volume 2 for real. So I feel like I still didn't drop the vid. So like I'm gonna drop the vid, but the next merch, since I took so long with merch, I'm gonna drop a Blue Lights collection with like a lot of different shades of blue and shit like that. All right. So like just creative shit like that is that's the vision I want to go for, where it's like the music is kind of working for the merch and then vice versa. So it's like, okay, I got the new song Blue Lights that's doing good. Why not drop a Blue Lights collection of Swanky Hendrix merch? Yeah. And then go on from there type shit.
Well, yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Also, speaking of like Blue Lights and you like getting traction with, like you said, it's the most successful song you had in a while. There recently you just hit like 100,000 streams, correct?
Yeah.
How you feeling about that? Congratulations, brother.
Appreciate you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was with my brother like the night before, like Thursday, because I checked it the night before the album dropped, like Thursday close to midnight and shit. And me and my brother was in there smoking, drinking, listening to the project before it dropped. And we were just talking. I'm like, yeah, bro, I was at like 90 something K last week or some shit. But I made I'll be writing down goals and shit for certain months and shit. So I feel like, I think I said August or some shit like that. I was like, the end of August, I'm gonna hit 100K. Feel me? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna drop 6 million in a year. It's gonna hit 100K. We about to go crazy. I'm about to drop this merch. Like, we just, like manifesting and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, let me check real quick before the album drop. So I go check, like, I want to say like an hour and a half before the album drop. That shit said like 104. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I just kept saying that's crazy. Like, that's wild, bro. Like, niggas gotta remember, bro, I started selling mixtapes, like, in high school out my book bag. I was in my dad's basement burning CDs, bro. Like, putting the album cover and shit myself. Like, going to hall monitors and shit, like, $5 mixtapes, $5, you know what I'm saying? And selling them bitches. So it's like, to go from that to 100K, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. That's not no little number, bro. Like, that's some shit, bro. That's some reassurance that I'm on
that's
the right path.
100,000.
That's 100,000, bro. Yeah. Like, whatever, 100,000 or whatever is a lot. So like, yeah, I'm proud of that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad proud of that one.
Word. And to like, if you had like anything that like you would say to like people that are like beginning or people that are even like, maybe a year or two in or something like that, like what would you say to people that are like, starting to want to perform or get their foot in there? Like, what kind of advice would you like bring?
Do it, bro. Honestly, it's gonna sound like cliche and shit a little bit, but honestly, like, do it. Whatever it is, do it. And I feel like I've been telling myself that a lot lately, because it's like I said, a lot of these songs damn near 5-6 years old, and it's like for so long I'm like, damn, dude, are they gonna like this? Am I ready? Is this enough? Bro, just do it. Put it out. Go. Perform. I don't care if it's 5 people in the crowd. Nigga, go. Do it. Treat that shit like Rolling Loud. I don't care if your mom tell you ain't gonna make it, nigga, do it. If you wake up every day and you got that dream, bro, niggas know what that dream is, bro. Like, everybody, feel me? Like, when you got a passion and you passionate about something, you can't run from that shit. Like, you gonna feel it. There's gonna be certain shit you see when you watching movies or smoking weed, drinking, trying to forget about it. It's always gonna be there, bro. So, like, do that shit. Do it. Why not? Worst gonna happen, bro, you gonna fuck up and you gonna be right back where you at right now. That's the worst that's gonna happen. You ain't gonna be no worse than you are right now because you so caught up in what it could be. So it's like the worst you're gonna do is go right back to square one, and that's okay. But I'd rather do it. Like, niggas can't say you ain't do it. You can wake up every day like, oh, I wanna do this, I wanna do this. And niggas gonna talk. They gonna talk you out of it. They gonna talk you into doing some other shit you ain't even wanna do. They gonna, you feel me? All them other opinions get in your mind, but if you really just do that shit, like, niggas can't even say nothing at that point. Even the shit that they say is not gonna affect you that way because you doing it. That's like, oh, I wanna make music. And you got a bunch of people, oh, you can't do this. And then the next week, oh, I got a show. And you go to the show and you do the show. What they gonna say? You did the show. Niggas can't be like, oh, you're not gonna do the show, or you ain't got no shows, or you fuck the people, fuck the whatever, like all that shit, bro. Like, just do that shit. Like, I swear to God, because once you, and like I said, you're passionate about it and it's in your heart, bro, I really feel like this shit is already written. Do it. Like, that's the message I want. Like, bro, do that shit, bro. Do it. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's where I'm at in my life now. Like, right now, in this moment, in this season, do that shit. They're gonna hate, they're gonna doubt, they're gonna talk you out of it. Do that shit. Because then you're gonna look up, and after you do it, you like, I should have been did that shit. Shit could be even bigger if I would have started before then or before that. Like, just do that. I'm telling you, this shit is written. It's written. You just gotta believe it.
Word. Nah, absolutely.
Word.
Feeling, that's why I'm trying to get this shit going back up again.
Bro. That's why I'm like, yeah, bro, hell yeah, I'll fuck with you. You feel me? Do the interview and shit, hell yeah. Calm vibes, do that shit. Like,
Here we are. He's not lying. He's not
Word.
lying. But yeah, I think it's about that time. You know what I mean? Finish up. I very much appreciate you.
Appreciate you, gang.
You know, allowing me to do this, get this done. This is good for the people. It's good for us.
That's a fact.
I mean, good for the 518 area. So very much happy to have you. And with that said, it's your boy Vader. This is On the Rise, and we out.